I didn't have a plan. I
You did
gave up
indicate-
on life. I didn't want to live anymore. Why don't you read what it says on that paper? Why don't you read the letter so everyone can see what that letter says?
Hello everybody, it's Maya Mystery. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I want to teach you guys how to spot somebody that's going to snap. Somebody that's a little unbalanced, reaching their limit, and could possibly be dangerous. So for the example today, for the subject, I am choosing to base it on Miss Betty Broderick. Betty was a young, beautiful, affluent woman when she met her husband Dan Broderick in university. They later got married, and unfortunately their marriage took a pretty bad turn. Dan ended up leaving Betty for a younger woman after he finished graduating, and he, as Betty put it, made it, became rich, started doing very well for himself. He ended up leaving her for a younger model, which obviously infuriated Betty. But what I guess Dan didn't bet on was the fact that his abuse and torture of her, if you believe what she said, would lead to him and his new wife ending up murdered. So what are the signs that we can look out for in somebody if we can possibly spot how unbalanced they are and if they're going to be a threat? So an interesting symptom to look for is when someone feels like they have nothing left to lose. Because if somebody's at the point where they have nothing left to lose, well, they're pretty close to breaking point. And we see this with Betty. Betty pretty much stated, that at the point in which her husband had divorced her and left her for another woman, she didn't want to live anymore. She was so angry that she wanted to take her own life. And this could be maybe because Betty was a tad narcissistic. Her image meant more to her than her actual life. And Dan leaving her for a younger woman, was a real big blow to the ego. So she felt like she didn't want to live anymore. So yeah, watch out for that with people. If they, get everything taken away from them and they have nothing left to lose, they're probably a very dangerous person at that point.
At this stage of the game, they're not going to let me speak to my sons. What did Dan and Linda have to gain from not letting me speak to my sons? They were just me over, and I couldn't stand it another minute, and I had no plan. I died when I wrote that stuff. I wanted to die, and I have no plan. I just wanted to just die. That's it.
So another one that's pretty obvious actually is emotional turbulence. And, Betty shows a lot of emotional turbulence from what I've seen in her interviews. She seems on the verge of tears every time she speaks about the situation. She seems like she's very stressed. You can see that in her eyes. She's someone that I could tell is at her, what we would say in Ireland, wit's end. She's really, ready to snap. And also, I've seen some of the clips of her when she was in prison. And some of the things she done, like some of the things that she did in prison were really quite bizarre.
The former La Jolla socialite was captured on jail surveillance video, an embarrassing struggle with guards at Las Colinas.
One of the last, signs that someone is reaching a dangerous state of mind in that they might possibly become dangerous is once they feel completely hopeless in anything else. They feel like they're backed into a corner. They're emotionally volatile at the start anyway. They're emotionally turbulent, but then they get backed into a corner and feel hopeless. This is the occasion for people that are unstable to, make their mark and do something quite heinous.
I did bring the gun as a way to make Dan and Linda listen to me. For the first time in this whole thing, I couldn't prevail in court no matter what. Dan was the kingpin in this town legally.
Oh, I understand what you're saying, but Betty, two people are dead.
Every time I went to his house to talk to him, and that's what I did every time he had me cornered, I went there to talk to him. And before, if he saw me coming, he'd call the police and have me arrested.
So yeah, if you like that video, make sure you like and subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comments. What do you think of the whole Betty Broderick case? Like I said, I'm not making any excuses for her. What she did, she should be punished for, but I also think that there was ways to see this coming, and that's what this video was about. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.